Hi guys, this is Carrie at Glitzy Glam, and I have a DIY fall decor video for you today. So let's go ahead and get started. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe to my channel and share with all your friends and family. But let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you what we're doing. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to make a lantern. I bought 4 of these, took out the things that hold in the glass, and went to spray paint these. I didn't figure you want to spend all your time watching me spray paint, so let me show you what I did. Once I got it painted, I took hot glue, and put some hot glue in each corner to now hold in the glass. Now after this is all created, we'll have to go back and clean up the hot glue and paint that might have come off on these pieces of glass. But right now, that's how the glass is going to be held in from now on. Okay, so that is how I did that. Spray paint and a little bit of hot glue to hold the panes back in their place. Then what I did on this one is I put a little bit of grosgrain ribbon, hope you can see that, glued it here, because once I put on my roof, I still want to be able to open it up like a hinge so that I can put things in it. Now I'm still going to have this open on this side, but it's really small. It'll just be easier to have a hinge. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put all of this together. Right now I'm just using hot glue, but at home you may want to use E6000 to be 100% sure that it doesn't fall apart. Hot glue here on video is just faster and easier. And I use these little plastic cutting boards from a Dollar Tree to catch any glue or paint. So now we're gonna put this together to make our lantern. You definitely need a flat surface. And hold it just for a few moments. Until it dries. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing here and here. Like I said, it's harder than it looks to do this on camera. I can keep it all together. Okay, now that this is put together, what I did was I glued the grosgrain ribbon to this and glued it to the inside here. Okay, that way it's going to open and close. Of course, once it dries, we'll be able to open and close it. Now, I did put hot glue and E6000 glue on this, and I'm probably going to have to let that dry before I go on to the next step. So we will let this dry, and then I'll start on the next steps. Okay, now here's how we're going to finish the top. I attached it with grosgrain here so that it opens up, but I found that I'm also going to have to do the same here so that it opens like that instead of all the way back. Now, you might be able to attach the grosgrain a little closer to this edge, and then you'd be able to open it up all the way. But since I did not do that, of course I learned from my lesson here, I attached it on the inside, so I was limited at how far I could open it. But maybe that's a good thing. So now I'm just going to attach this to the grosgrain here, and what it'll do is it'll fold like that, and then I'll be able to finish it off, sit it here like that, because this part won't be attached. So we're going to go ahead and finish this off. Making sure that it's nice and even. Okay, and then there you have it. Now, just to make this stay in place here and not do that all the time, I will put a little bit of hot glue here and here, and let it dry. And then it'll have a little something to catch on. And you do want to be sure you use the right kinds of hot glue. Right now I am using Dollar Tree glue, and I'm not sure if it is the best glue for these projects that I'm doing here, but for video's sake, it's working fine. Okay, all right, so now we've got that finished, and now we just got to make our big bow and floral piece to go on here and fill it up with our decor, and we'll get to that in just a minute. Okay, now for the bow that we're going to make, I just wrapped this around itself several times, and I put a little slit here on this side, a little slit here. I'm going to take some chenille stems. You can use floral wire, and you just squeeze it in the middle. All right, and then you do the same I took some black and white polka dotted ribbon, all from Dollar Tree. Of course, you can use whatever ribbon you want, whatever coordinates. I had lots of ribbon to choose from, and this is just what I chose. I wasn't real sure what to use because I had lots of choices. Okay, so then you're going to put all of these together, spread it out, and make one big bow. You can put this way, do the same thing. Okay. And I'm going to put all of these together. We've got this one, and this one. And wrap all of this together with a wire. Attach them all to each other. You could hot glue them. I am fixing to hot glue this part right here because we're going to spread it out like that. And then hot gluing this bow right here in the middle. Tie it all together. One big fluffy bow, and we'll put it right here at the top so you can see. And we'll hot glue it right here at the top, and any hot glue that might have been showing at the top will be nice and hidden. And we'll add even more. And there you go. Now, if you want, you can add some flowers to this. I kind of wanted to leave it like this so that I can change it up, whether it's Christmas or whatever season it is. But for me, what I'm going to do is fill it with all those recycled pumpkins that I did a video on, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Okay, here is one version of how you can fill this up with all your pumpkins. You can put all cream colored pumpkins, all pink pumpkins. Put flowers at the top. But this is my fall lantern. I'll show you another version in just a moment. Alright guys, here is the other version with just the cream colored pumpkins that I have here that I recycled with pearls and lace. I hope you liked this DIY video, guys. And please share, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up. See you on the next video.